What's up everybody, Sam here with Donna from Wanted Adventure. You gotta go check out her channel. How long have you been doing your official series? Because I know you've been on YouTube for 4 or 5 years now, but how long have you been doing
the official series, a year coming up in June, so
okay, and you're doing really well. When I started making my videos, it took me almost 2 years to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Okay, alright.
So when I see people like you starting your things, and I get excited for you because
thank you, that makes me feel better because I was thinking, oh, this is going a little slowly, but I'm glad to hear, you know,
so, yeah,
it's doing okay. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, I talk about also what's going on in Germany. I live in Munich, so I talk about what's going on in Germany and in Munich.
Yeah, and when Mom and I, when we get back from the States, we gotta head down to Munich and get a tour.
Yes.
You can show us around and show us the hot spots.
Yeah, definitely. And some of the not so hot spots. You know, I'll show you the
shady corners.
Yeah, definitely.
The weird places. Alright, sounds good. So today, we are going to find out who is more Germanized. And I must say, not only do I think it will be you, but it better be you. And if it's not you, this quiz is flawed. Because
then I would have some work to do.
You've been here for 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Does the general public know you're married to a German? Or just
I am married, yes. I'm married to Mr. German Man.
Mr. German Man.
German guy.
Okay, I didn't know how much everyone knew.
So hopefully, maybe I've assimilated a little bit more than you.
Yeah.
So we've got the German quiz.
The German quiz. And this comes from a book, right?
So it's the guy who wrote How to Be a German.
How to Be German.
Yeah. By Adam Fletcher.
Adam Fletcher, never heard of it.
Okay, so the question number 1. You are at my house and very dursty. I place a glass of liquid in front of you. You observe it closely and notice it does not appear to be fizzing. What do you do? Alright. A. Why would a liquid need to fizz? B. Say, I'm sorry, but my Schorle appears to be kaput. C. Drink it, but make a mental note to defriend me. Or short circuit like a robot that's been asked the question, what is love?
I don't feel like this is a fair question because obviously I know the phenomenon that is, you know, sparkling water, and I guess it depends on the beverage.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you give me water, I could care less.
Yeah.
If you give me Schorle, it should be fizzing. If you give me a beer that's not carbonated, then I'll defriend you.
Yeah.
No question about that. Okay, I'm gonna go with the second one. I'm sorry, but my Schorle appears to be kaput, because if you're serving me a Schorle, it better be carbonated. You know?
Yeah.
So what would your answer be?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with B as well, because I've got here still water, and I'm okay with it. You know, it's not so bad, but if I'm drinking a Schorle or something else.
Okay, question number 2 out of 10. Despite 8 years of English in the Schule, a year's exchange to the US, 97% of your music collection being in English, and considering Stephen Fry as your lovable honorary uncle, when a tourist asks you, excuse me, do you speak English? How do you answer? Nein. Nein, spreche kein English. Yes, a little bit. Wie bitte? And wir sind hier in Deutschland, hier muss man Deutsch sprechen. How about I'm fluent? I'm a native English speaker. That's not on here.
Yeah, so I guess you would just have to say yes a little bit.
Or I might get confused and say wie bitte.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'll say yes a little bit. I feel like that's the most accurate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be, you know, a German snob here. Wir sind hier in Deutschland, hier muss man Deutsch sprechen. You know, I'm gonna go with that one. I've deliberately misaligned this question 4 pixels. Now the font is getting bigger. Wait, now the color changed. It's madness. How do you feel about this? 1, not at all. I embrace chaos. 2, yes, a little bit. 3, a lot. Ordnung, please. 4, fix it, I'm freaking out here. So we saw with the table.
Yeah, I aligned these tables and benches perfectly because I'm kind of OCD like that. Let's say a lot, Ordnung, please, because it ticks me off, but not to the point where I'm going to be hyperventilating. And so what would your answer be?
I would say yes a little bit. So I don't quite embrace all chaos, but it's okay. It's not.
Question 4. Someone says an opinion you do not agree with. How are you most likely to respond? Das ist doch unlogisch. Unlogisch.
Yeah.
Das ist doch unlogisch. Das macht aber keinen Sinn. Your opinion is interesting. Here is mine. And total unpraktisch.
So I guess this is how polite or roundabout you're going to be.
I feel like the most American thing I could say is your opinion is interesting, here is mine, but that's not quite the kind of person I am. If I tell someone they don't make any sense, I intend to back that up. But I'm going to go with that. I said, das macht aber keinen Sinn.
I think I would go with das ist doch unlogisch. I'm not sure how well I'm doing here. What name is your Facebook account
surprised.
under?
This is one of the shocking things when I moved to Germany. I didn't realize I couldn't find any of my new school friends on Facebook because they all
got these short names, like the first 2 letters and the second 2 letters, and they're cat.
Yeah, they're cat.
Yeah, they throw that in there. So, answer number 1, Facebook, seriously? Prism is not just a shape, you know, wake up people. Number 2, your name, but divided in some way, like Antje. A pseudonym or your real name?
It's my real name.
It's your real name. And mine is a pseudonym.
It is?
Yes, because actually I'm married, so technically I do have a different name, but I go by Newman. That's my maiden name, that's my public name. They don't allow you to do the scoot over.
That's right.
Here. I tried to ask them, could I scoot my last name over? And they said, no.
Like what?
Yeah, no. So.
In the US, you can basically change your name to whatever you want anytime. I can't change my name to Dirk Perkington.
You can go to America, you could do it, and you can come back here and they have to accept you. They must accept you for who you are.
There should be like name rights activists, you know, lobbying to have your name be whatever you want.
Freedom of the name.
Freedom of the name. Which of the following adjectives best describes your relationship to recycling? Reluctant, passionate, dedicated, overzealous. Again, I don't feel like any of these really fit me because I just do it. I don't really care, I just do it. I'm not passionate about it, I just do it, so I'm gonna say dedicated.
Okay. I have pretty environmental parents. I wouldn't say I'm overzealous. I would say they might be overzealous. I think I'm that passionate. I'm passionate. A female friend has purchased a new skirt. She models it for you. You don't like it very much. What do you say? Ooh, okay. He is nice. Yeah, because the skirt is masculine.
Yeah.
He is nice. How much did it cost? I heard it's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's very typisch, oder? So you should wear something else, I guess? I'm not sure if that's what he's trying to hint.
I'm super evasive when it comes to stuff like this.
Nein, bitte nicht. Or a skirt that short is total unpraktisch.
I wouldn't go all out and say nein, bitte nicht.
Yeah.
Just take that off. That's disgusting. But if it's a clothing article that has no practicality, I'd say that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go with the last one.
All right. Now it's a little easier for me because it's a female friend. You know, it's easier for me.
You can have a heart-to-heart about how your female friend looks in that skirt.
But I think I would still go with yours. I would say, you know, it's unpractical, and then it's impractical, and then talk about why.
Whilst
This was written by a British guy.
in your local Eckkneipe, someone nearby lights a cigarette from a candle. What is the correct response? See, I know about this.
I don't know about this.
Really? I'm gonna say none of the above. That's gonna lower my points in the how Germanized I am, but whatever.
Loudly chastise them for killing sailors. Sigh and shake your head. Both of the above, none of the above. I would probably just sigh and shake my head. I'm gonna go with that one.
Because of the fact that they're lighting a cigarette?
I would think from the candle, it just seems, you know, you've got this nice candle here, and now you're like lighting, I don't know, a vanilla scented candle, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if that would change the flavor of your cigarette.
Exactly. I'm also thinking of a romantic setting. You know, you've got a romantic dinner, a lovely candle, and now he's like lighting his cigarette in the candle.
I didn't even think about that part.
You know.
Yeah, so there's a thing in Germany where supposedly if you light your cigarette on a candle, you kill a sailor.
Okay.
Go figure.
I didn't know about that.
Me neither.
Okay.
I read about it just a couple days ago, I think.
Whilst casually discussing the movie Slumdog Millionaire, your conversation partner mistakenly states the movie's release date is 2007 when you know for a fact that it was 2009. What do you do? Nothing. It was a simple mistake. Nothing, but you make a mental note not to trust them from now on. They obviously play fast and loose with the truth. klugscheiss them, immediately interrupt and say, I think you'll find the movie was released in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, on the 19th of March at 3 p.m. Oder? Or silently turn and walk away. This conversation is done.
Okay, this is my greatest downfall. When I know I'm right and I know someone else is wrong, I will be right.
So you klugscheiss them. So you going with that one?
Yeah, I'm going with that one.
B is my option. I do nothing, but I make a mental note not to trust them.
Well, is this person just randomly, you know, throwing that out there? Or is he insisting that it came out in the year that it did?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. If he's really insisting.
Then we have to have a talk.
So, last one.
If you are meeting a male friend for the third time, you considering your relationship with them to be ziemlich gut, how do you greet each other? A, the handshake. B, the hug. C, the hug shake, an indecisive combination of both the handshake and the hug, beginning first with the handshake and then changing your mind mid-shake, morphing the greeting into a stiff hug that squishes the shaking hands in between you.
Ah, yes, I can picture it.
And D, ghetto Faust.
I don't know what that means. Oh, that's fist bump.
Yeah, fist bump. I think that must be a fist bump. I'm sorry for not being gangster enough to know what that means. Okay, this has nothing to do with me being German or American. I'm going with the hug shake because I'm awkward.
Okay. I'm gonna go with hug. I think I can handle it. I think I can do it. I can handle hug. Okay, so we reached the end.
So you got 26 out of 40. You're 1% more German than the average. You are
I've been here for 5 years and I'm only 1% above the average.
You are as German as Fawn. Apfelsaftschorle and shouting at people who commit minor legal infractions. Today is a good day.
Today is a good day. That's my horoscope, I guess, at the end. Okay.
All right, let's see what I got.
So I only got 26. Oh,
I got 29.
You beat me. Well, it was for that answer, you know, you had a couple in there.
Yeah, I did. And like I said, I mean, no, the internet is not an accurate place, much less internet quizzes. But
So but you have the same. You are. How did you 8% more German than the average?
More German? Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Here's what it comes down to. You have Czech heritage. I am at least 1/8 German.
You cheated. You cheated from the very beginning. You took the quiz ahead of time, and you have German heritage.
I took the quiz ahead of time for planning purposes. That's just what I do, you know, to run through it, and I didn't change my answers as far as I know. You know, I just wanted to know what I was going to say for them. I plan like that. Yeah,
okay.
You don't
All right. So which one of us is then the winner? Is it the one who has more Germanized, or
I guess that's for the viewers to decide who actually won this.
I'll work on it.
Now I wanna know what the most German answers would be, and this wasn't even made by a British guy.
Yes, I believe with the help of a German. You know.
I'm skeptical.
Oh, okay. So we'll maybe put a link in the description.
Yeah, we'll link to the quiz on the website. Let me know if any of you get 40 out of 40, and tell me what answers you chose, and if you're German, tell me why. I want to know.
That's great. That's good.
So here we are, broadcasting live from what I think is my favorite beer garden. I haven't tested all the beer gardens in Germany, but so far this is one of my favorites. It's kind of a hot spot for Americans. I was here for an episode of Life in Germany during the USA versus Germany game in the World Cup.
I hear a lot of English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are Americans here even now. It's just a Monday afternoon. Thank you for coming up to Stuttgart, and we filmed a video for her channel where we toured the city, and she asked me some questions and I showed her around, and it was a lot of fun. So be sure to check that out. I'll link it in the description and here somewhere. I always feel awkward doing that.
Yeah. There it is. It's here.
There. So thank you for coming out. I really had a great time.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will see you again because we're expecting that tour when we come down to Munich.
Yes. Come visit me in Munich. I will show you around.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Sam out.